When this finds you, this is confirmation. Your rebrand is making you impossible to ignore with the Queen of Wands. Your next level of visibility, financial success, finding your soul purpose is directly tied to your looks, your vibe, your aesthetic, your confidence. You're being asked to step into a more magnetic, bolder, more demanding version of yourself to get to the bag with the Queen of Pentacles. You could be experiencing a lot of rejection in the job market. Getting fired or laid off could be significant. Whatever path you thought you had to follow before just wasn't aligning you to the hottest, most abundant version of yourself yet. This is where you can actually use Astra as a tool to help you figure out what career path you're really meant to have. Go to the Ask Me Anything tab and ask, what am I really supposed to be doing for work? Astra will give you a detailed rundown of your birth chart and which placements really help you thrive in the public, how you work with people, and what's really going to help you shine in terms of finding your career path and your soul purpose. You're supposed to be seen by many people. You're being led to use your charm, your beauty, your charisma to directly connect with others through content creation, performing, teaching, storytelling. Having your own spiritual business could even be significant. Beauty, lifestyle. Your presence is the product. People are going to be hooked on your personal brand and you monetizing your aesthetic. That's what's leading you towards true abundance. Also, going to attract a lot of abundance and wealth in the next 3 to 6 months by going back to a skill or a talent that you really used to love doing with the Six of Cups here. This is something that made you feel very fulfilled, but you may have abandoned it out of scarcity mindset or fear or following what your parents may have wanted for you. But go back to this because that's the real money maker. You know what it is. It pays for you to be creative. I also see you attracting a huge opportunity through a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius could be significant here. This person is going to help you expand your platform, your growth, your visibility. You're going to connect with so many people through this opportunity. This is going to help you blow up. You're the type of person you do very well on your own. Like I said before, your presence is the product, but you're going to expand and blow up even more with the help of this person coming in. And this is coming in within the next 2 to 3 months. People don't know how to act when they first meet you, and it's because they can't put you in a box with the Five of Swords here. You're not someone who's easy to figure out. I feel like there's this energy around you of having a lot going on. You have a lot of motion. You're someone who's very quiet about your achievements. You live a very private life with the Seven of Wands. You tend to attract people who are very intense about you because you yourself have a very intense aura, but you also know how to clock people's intentions from a mile away, and that makes people uncomfortable. You definitely leave a very strong impression on people, and if you want to know more on why that is, check out Astra. It's an astrological life advice app. Go to the Ask Me Anything tab over here and ask, what are people's first impressions of me? It'll give you a detailed rundown of your birth chart placements, which placements specifically stand out in your energy, how you project that onto others, why they tend to feel it so much. Go and see what it says. I was actually very surprised at what it said about me. I'm in Aries stellium in my eighth house, so my energy is just naturally kind of intense and magnetic. And I also tend to attract people who are fixated on me, even when I'm laying low and staying private. So I actually want to know what it says about you. Right now, you're coming across as very detached, nonchalant. You're very free spirited, but not in a cold way. With the Eight of Cups, you could travel a lot. I feel like you're the type of person who just pops up randomly, posted up in a new city, and you post on Instagram every once in a while. You leave people guessing. You're really good at that. You're good at giving a tiny bit of information, just enough to leave people wondering. And they're like, what does he do for a living? What does she do for a living? You're like that person that has a mysterious source of income and you just naturally attract a lot of cool experiences. You attract money very easily, but people don't know exactly what you do. You also are very good at leaving people and situations behind that no longer serve you. So once you leave a job, you never go back and visit, or you don't really talk to your old coworkers. Once you leave a friend group or a partner, you leave the past in the past. And that's one of your strongest qualities. You're very divinely protected as well. So what people don't know won't hurt them or won't hurt you, if that makes sense. With the moon here, this is why you come off as very mysterious. The Page of Pentacles too. You're actually in a rebuilding stage of your life right now. You're on the edge of experiencing something massive, a project, taking a huge trip, taking a solo journey. People actually don't know how much work you put in to make your life happen and to rebuild your life. You're very persistent. You've overcome many challenges. You're a very resilient person. To other people, you may look like someone who's spoiled or somebody who has things come easily to them. And I mean, that's not the worst thing for people to think about you. They're actually feeding that energy towards you. But you actually are someone who works hard for what they want and you're just enjoying the fruits of your labor. You don't feel the need to explain anything to anybody, and that makes you very powerful.